Let's see. The family 8311 says, GP, what's up? The family, what's up, man? How you doing on this fine Thursday evening? Okay. What was your name back in the day? Was it the family back in the gap? Is it your new name, man? Got me some a little bit of something, something, you know, something up. Yes, sir. Some cilantro. Is that thing gonna zoom in? Focus. Need the camera to focus. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Crazy eats. Goblimation says, what's good? Goblimation. Good to see you. Man. What y'all eating for lunch, man? Gobble. The family. My lurkers in the back. Welcome. What y'all eating? You see this thing got some noodles in it. Got some noodles. Got some K-pop chicken. Some cilantro, onions. Oh my god. There's some more mukbang clip. It's coming soon. Pulled pork barbecue sandwiches. Hold on. Okay, big money. That pulled pork ain't cheap. What spot? There's one barbecue spot out here in Austin. It's called Switches Styles Barbecue. They got these pork belly burnt ends. Oh my gosh. But I think pork belly burnt ends are the best creation on this earth, on this planet. If cooked right. If cooked right, my people. But yeah, I have no goal, no objective. I'm just hitting the button, going live, sticking to the schedule, sticking to the script. That's it. I want to take live streams and clip them, but some of my live streams are a little too long. I probably need to start doing 30-minute lives. Louis, I was 7th grader when I watched you. Now I'm a senior. Crazy. I was in 7th grade, was in middle school, man, with them troublemakers. Now you out here doing it big. About to graduate, man. You got your let me see. Did you go to homecoming? Did you go to your senior year homecoming, man? Did you have a date? Did you wait? Now I'm a senior. So wait, because it's summertime and you're saying you're a senior, so you didn't graduate yet. You're going into senior year. Okay. All right. That's some of the best years, man. You gotta enjoy it. While you still in the educational system with all your homies, with all your friends, with all the weird teachers. Chase, what's up, Chase? How you doing today, man? Good to see you for I want to say the fourth. What, bro? You been here every live stream, man. Appreciate you popping in, saying what's up, checking on your guy. Okay. Hey, y'all take a bite. I'll take a little bite now. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. Fantastic. That's fantastic fashion for you. Mirror Certified says, yo, Gooey. Certified, what's up, man? It's your first time to the live this week? these random lives, like, I need to find a way to make these live streams not so random. Like, I want to at least start letting people know, like, yo, I'm live. Say what's up. Let's chat. Let me talk to you. See how you living. See what you're up to. And keep it pushing. I think right now I'm at the point where I think I'm looking for clips, you know? I'm looking for clips that are like, they got a little more meat in them, but they're like more consistent. I don't know how to get my camera to focus on me. I promise I don't. I've been trying for the longest. There we go. I want to start getting more clips. And so it's like these talking clips are cool. I have a lot of talking clips to go through. But I think we can make better use of our time by just going straight into reactions. Since I'm just really trying to do like just chattings and like just vibing, I want to create an environment that's like still got entertainment, still got what you want, still got what you need. And so I ain't got no, I ain't got cleavage to show y'all, so I ain't really got anything to hook the viewers in. So I want to provide some good videos, and I think reaction videos is the next thing I want to do. As far as this channel goes, I'm gonna bit my mouth. I want to do, I want to check out an AI channel. I want to learn the AI, how to train an AI model. I got these prompts I want to put in, create a virtual, what's it called? What do they call it? An AI influencer. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm going to make it out of. Sometimes I kind of like, I'm kind of thinking like maybe let me make an AI like gooey panther, right? A panther with like goo coming out. And then let me turn it AI hyper realistic, but let me do it in a way that like it's kind of like a little natural. And then I want to do it on an entirely separate channel. I don't know yet, but I know for sure, I want to learn more about the AI. Let's see, Jay says VTuber. Nah, where like I switch my face out for a completely different like AI tracks my face. That would be cool. I ain't gonna lie. Excuse me. I ain't gonna lie. That would be dope. But again, I'm open to do new stuff. If I learn how to do VTuber, I try it. I ain't gonna lie. I think VTubing is pretty cool too. Sometimes you just go into a random person's live stream and they're like a talking pickle. I watch. They got my attention. XEMDBX says yes. Yeah. But like, what should I be though? What do you think if I transformed my face into like an AI VTuber? Like, what direction should I go with it? I need y'all to help me brainstorm. We already got Burnt Peanut. He's the face of VTubing. And of course, we got a lot of other people too that are like kind of doing it. But I think he got live stream of the year as well. And so he pretty much put VTubing on the map for anybody else to come after. I remember I used to stay griefing your customer. Hey man, I said in a different live stream, I miss the griefers, man. What's his name? XEMDBX. So he used to stay griefing the customs, bro. Like, that's the thing, man. I had loyal fashion show contestants, and I had loyal, believe it or not, in the same sentence, fashion show griefers, man. Like, it was like the protagonist and the antagonist, okay? And like, y'all kind of went together like white on rice. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Jay said he was both, and I don't mind that. It was fun. No, I was kind of both. Oh, you was both? Sometimes you would compete, sometimes you would grief. Hey, man, it happened to the best of us. There was one point in time after I finished live streaming, I was like, you know what? If you can't beat them, join them. And I wanted to, bro, it's like every time I start trying to live stream, there's a random fly that just comes and just fights me to the death. And they always die. I was away in your party. I was King Curry. King Curry, that name sounds so familiar, man. I was away in your party. It was King Curry. That name sounds familiar, man. Did you have like a specific skin? You know, most people who used to do the fashion shows, they always had a skin. And if you were ever a bodyguard, I used to tell you like, yo, you got to choose a skin so that if you're not on my team, I at least know who you are. Okay, at the drop of a hat. Like, look at this fly. I can't not make this shit up, man. Repeating combos. Repeating combos. What you mean? I used to repeat skins sometimes. Oh, fair enough, man. I almost wanted to make like a compilation of like griefing interactions, and I think at this point, I don't know, man. Like my entire supporting group, right? All my supporters that I got. Since the only thing I did was fashion shows, that's the only thing that I'm kind of remembered as. So I don't know if I pivot outside of fashion shows or if I continue fashion shows. The only thing is like I just don't randomly boot Fortnite up. Every now and then I do. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every now and then I boot it up, but like I'm good for like 2 or 3 games. Then I'm out, and then I'm like, oh snap! Like unless you play a video game for like 8 hours a day after work, you play it till like 3 in the morning. If you're not good at a game that requires you to have skill in order to have fun, I don't know how someone could lock in. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. The skill gap has changed. I like to play builds. I don't necessarily like I can't stay awake playing zero build for too long. So I gotta play build. But I haven't been sitting here like playing one on one with the best people in my friend group, the best people on the internet, you know, crafting, honing my skills, you know. What's the saying? Metal sharpens metal, or something like that. You know, you playing one on one with the best, and then you go and you play reload, you play battle royale, and you stomping on the whole lobby. It's a little too easy for you. That's when any game that you playing becomes fun. But when you're just a casual, you're just like a side character in a movie. You know, when a superhero comes, just they punch the supervillain into your car and destroy it. Like that's kind of how I feel as someone who's not like I'm just not good at Fortnite. I say it. I will say it. For the longest, I think that's really what held me back too, because I'm like, I want to go back to Fortnite, but then I have to lock in. I have to get good at the game for me to feel comfortable enough to showcase myself playing a game. But at a certain point, it's like, look, I'm getting too old for this, man. I don't got enough free time for this, you know. So I can't lock in on the game no more, man. It's horrible. So I think the only thing that'll help me lock in on the games now is these games coming up. I keep saying the Gears of War, GTA 6. This is my last run. Those 2 games right there, If those games don't spark the gamer in me, I'm hanging it up, man. I'm putting my jersey in the Raptors. I'm retiring as a gamer, man. I'm gonna accept the fact that I was gaming since the very first, the earliest moment that I could possibly remember in my mind. Right? It's a little blurry. It's like white clouds on the outside, and I'm sitting there. It's my sister here, my brother here, and my other sister, and there's a Super Nintendo, and we're playing Mario and we're playing Donkey Kong. Well, they were, and I'm just kind of sitting there. You know, gaming has always been there, and so right around, I want to say 2024, 2025, when I kind of like, I went full time with the job, and then I stopped playing the games for real. I couldn't lock in on the games anymore. I didn't have enough energy to sit there and hop on the game. I couldn't feed my potential video game addiction, which I think that's what it was, right? There's no way that you could just sit there and play a game for like 2, 3 days straight, take a nap, hop in, eat something, not eat something all day, and just hop on the game. If you're an avid gamer, if you're fantastic at games too, like your skill level is just at a different level, you kind of have a slight video game addiction. You kind of have this itch to get back in there, touch the controller, hone your skills, hone your craft, because you kind of see the vision. You kind of see the skill gap that you're creating between you and someone who just started the game off, doesn't know to not do this thing. You don't do that thing anymore. And so now every person who does that one thing, you automatically beat them. And then you learn the next skill, and it's just like you can kind of feel yourself getting better, the progression of skill. And so this is why a lot of people who don't kind of understand that will never really truly understand someone who just is passionate about competitive gaming specifically. That was a great place to be. But there's always someone better than you. And Jace, that's the thing. That's the beautiful thing about it, man. No matter how good you think you are, someone's going to come out the woodworks just a little bit faster, a little bit smarter, a little bit better. Especially people who are like live streamers. There's some live streamers, majority of the live streamers who are like full-time sweats who do live streaming 9 to 5 gaming. Their whole brand is being the best at the game. There's always those people that they run into. They'll mop probably like 9 out of 10 of the lobbies that they play, but there's always those guys they run into where it's like straight headshot, knocked them out the lobby, knocked them back into the lobby. Actually, they got the live streamer raging. You're listening to a guy who has some integrity as far as competitive gaming goes when he can accept that some random guy in his lobby is better than him. But of course, most live streamers, they're going to start crying. They're going to make excuses, this, none of that. They're going to say they lagging, packet loss. They can never own up to it. I was one of them, I ain't going to lie to you. It takes a lot of growing up to do. When you getting smacked up on camera, okay, it's a lot different. You're getting smacked up, ain't nobody watching. You just chilling in your house, enjoying your game. It's hard to put your ego to the side. So, all right, before we go, I'm about to see about this TikTok live. I'm not gonna give up on it, okay? I'm not gonna give up on it. My ultimate goal is to at least drop about 100 YouTube shorts, but like I'm kind of getting discouraged. I ain't gonna lie. It's just I don't feel like there's enough time in the day to do this how I want to do it. And so it's like the slowness me not like, I don't know. It's just going a little too slow. But it's pretty dope though. Like every day, like when I post on different platforms, not necessarily YouTube, like I want the YouTube to eat. I want the YouTube to flourish. But what I'm starting to learn is like my Instagram. My Instagram still has 20 some thousand people in it. And I didn't know, like at a certain point, a lot of my homies who were there during fashion shows are still on the Instagram, right? So whenever I post this clip to Instagram, it does just as good as if I posted to YouTube more consistently, right? But then they're blowing me up in the comment section. Like I only get the people who used to watch me in the comment section on my YouTube. But like the second best platform is the what's it called? Is the Instagram, like not even the TikTok. And the YouTube and the TikTok are like the main platforms I kind of wanted to launch on, but um the Instagram, what? The amount of people that I just like I commented back to today who were just like, Gooey, bro, like where you at? Gooey, you the man, Gooey this, Gooey that. And I'm like, I'm trying to inquire about them. I'm like, bro, I need to come to the live. I wanna get to see what y'all doing in life now, Now that time has passed. I love hearing the stories of where everybody's at with their life now. Cause that was really COVID. That was really 2020. Like people were really going through it. 2020, 2021. Everybody got something different going on. But yeah, so I don't know. I kinda like these short, intimate lives. I'm not forcing myself to do anything. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. If I hop on Fortnite right now, I'm forcing myself to do it. But I feel like I might need to force my hand with the fact that this is a Fortnite community, where at least it was. I have people who played Fortnite 6 years ago, 5 years ago. And I think a lot of people in the audience, like, they're kind of done with it, right? They're kind of over with it. Like I need to kind of, if I want to get back on fashion shows, for example, I need to get the Fortnite enthusiast of today, of this year, the people who didn't pick up the game until like this year, and they're in love with it. Those people, right? Not the people who are like me and are kind of, we kind of burnt ourselves out of the game, and so we can't, the kid, yeah, like a lot of the folks who, nowadays they're like 20, they're doing their thing, but like a lot of people, they're commenting to me like on Instagram or even in the comments on YouTube, on the YouTube shorts, and they're like, man, I was 15, man, I was 14. Now I'm full-time job, 2021, wife and kid. And so I think I need to rewind it again, the newer generation, okay? But it's like at the same time, look, man, I love y'all, but I was like 25, 24, and I had a very young audience, right? They weren't all young though. Like there was a lot of people who were also like they were at their 9 to 5, grown folk, adults, and they would watch me. They would support me. They would donate to me. They would have their coworkers watch, donate, hop on the live streams. There was one dude. He owned a pawn shop. Shout out to him. He was the number one griefer. Like if I gave out Griefer of the Year award, it would have went to my guy. Okay, because all him and his coworkers used to do, they would throw me money, donate. They would be members to the channel, but they would be throwing grenades, rocket launchers, driving cars, and just terrorizing the fashion show, man. Yeah, I think I was too hard on him, man. Like, cause the community kept crying to me, like, "Cool, you need to fix this." And so I kept going to him, like, "Look, man, I know you having fun, but you kind of ruining their fun." And so, but anyway, you was getting grief by adults, bro. That was grown men was griefing me. But they would also show me love, and they would like support, they would donate, they would, but yeah, man. They was at the job literally. And so it was a pawn shop. So you can imagine they set up a console, they had a TV right then and there. And when nothing was going on in the pawn shop, they just used to all take turns, man. Grief in the fashion shop. Crazy. But all right, y'all. It is 2 o'clock. I'm glad that we at least popped our head in, stuck to the schedule, popped on that live. I gotta actually get back to work, man. I'm a 9 to 5er, man. I'm a 9 to 5er. Okay. I'm at a job. I'm actually a 7 to 7er. So I gotta get back to the sweatshop, put these shackles back on my ankles. I gotta be a cog in a wheel to a company. I don't give a damn about me. All right, y'all. I love you, man. Hey, Jace. See you, my dog. Appreciate you once again. I'm gonna tell you that every time, cause I mean that, my dog. Have a great rest of the day. Hopefully, I see you in the live later today. And anybody else lurking in the back, yeah, cool gamers. Oh, cool gamers, my guy from way back when. How come I don't see you? How come I don't see cool gamers in this chat right here? But I only see you in the one on my screen. Yes, sir, that's me. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, I see you. I see you now. There we go, bro. What? That's crazy. Hey, man, we're gonna have to catch up, bro. Look, cool gamers, man. I'm gonna be live. So I don't know what time frame y'all are on. Like, it's 2 o'clock for me right now, right? So I'm gonna be on at 8:30. That's usually the time I try and get on at 8. I usually end up on at 8:30. Cool gamers, man. We need to chop it up, bro. We need to chop it up, man. Like, if I'm not mistaken, you was a channel member too. Everything, of course. That has been a minute, bro. I'm glad you finally back. And I appreciate you, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a little discouraged because I'm trying to go a different route, and the numbers ain't numbering, right? But I'm trying not to look at the numbers. I really like being here and like catching up with y'all personally. Like all my homies who sat there, we sat there, we did our thing. They ran us through the mud, but we was there 12 hours a day, kicked it, showed up every live. I love seeing where y'all are at in life, what y'all doing, what y'all got going on, and seeing that y'all just still alive and well. So yeah, we gotta chop it up, man. I gotta get back to the sweatshop though. Shout out to Cool Gamers, man. Shout out to Chase. Little Cam and she says you don't do fashion shows anymore. Hey, look, Cam, man. We gonna chop it up. No more fashions. The fashions will come. I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all really are inspiring me to do fashions again. So I might have to find a way. Okay. I might have to find a way because, like I said, I don't have momentum on this channel anymore. I think the channel. I think YouTube thinks that I'm like a bot, right? I got a little sprinkle of shadow ban, just a little bit, and yeah. So I don't know how to actually bring that momentum back unless we go Fortnite. We go creatives, and then we switch to customs. I'm not sure. It's like we starting all over again, baby. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all forever. I gotta go. My phone gonna be ringing. The manager's gonna be blowing me out. Love y'all, boys. Of course, dog. It's been a minute, bro. I'm so glad you finally back. Same, man. I'm glad to have y'all. And if I see you later in the stream, for sure. That's a bet. All right, y'all. For real this time, I'm out. All right, Jace.